What's good? How y'all doing? I hope y'all good, man. I hope y'all well. I'm bringing y'all another story about getting robbed in Atlanta. Police, whole bunch of police, a whole bunch of things. But shoot, how am I living? I'm out here. Just taking the path less chosen, something like that. Robert Frost, maybe someone look that up for me. But yeah, just out here grinding away shows and just trying to break free, be on the road. Life. Shoot, trying to eat well, not really eating well. Eating a lot of PB&Js, crust cut off. Ate a whole sleeve of Oreos a few minutes ago. But we're here, and I'm alive. Thank God, I'm still doing it. But yeah, so this is crazy story. This is when I first came to Atlanta. I came from Tampa Bay. That's where I started comedy. I don't know if you guys seen the documentary. Go watch it, or the vlog. It's a whole thing. Moved to Atlanta. I was like, man, listen, I knew since I was 12 I was going to come to Atlanta. I remember coming here once, visiting with like the few times I visited with my dad and family, and as a kid I was like, this feels right, I'm going to live here. But now, 2.5 years in, Atlanta traffic, murder. I'm just like, I feel at home, but I'm just ready to, skedaddle. But so moved to Atlanta, got settled in. Was going to go to one of the clubs, then open mic. It's a nice club, so I didn't want to check it out. Went, performed, and me and another friend, we performed there. So we're kicking it, talking there, and we come outside, and where I parked across the street. There's a parking lot. Oh, I should probably tell you all this. Yeah, let me tell y'all this. So we parked across the street. I parked across the street. My friend, he parked somewhere, but I parked across the street. And there's homeless people. That's Atlanta. There's homeless people in the parking lot. They had vests on. They were directing traffic with sticks and, just trying to be good Samaritans. I thought they were on volunteer time. But, I parked. He's guiding me in like I'm, just driving Spirit Airlines. And this guy just like, takes me to my parking space. I'm like, man, you're so nice. Thank you so much. He's like, man, you got some money, which I didn't. I didn't have money. I usually would try to give or, try to do something, because I have a heart for just people struggling on the streets, but I didn't. And I was like, I don't, but let me go in here. If you're going to be here later or in a few, I'll get you some food, or I'll get something, and then I will like bring it to you. I got you. And he was like, you lying to me. What? I was like, no. I was so sincere. I was like, I will get you something. I'm gonna get you something. I got you. He's like, nah, you lying to me. You like everybody else. You lying to me. And I was like, you know what? Like, I try to be nice. So, I got my little ticket. And he was like, I'ma be here watching everybody's vehicles when you go inside. And I was like, oh man, they gonna break my windows, they gonna flat my tires, they gonna do something. Cause that's the thing in Atlanta, that's like their hobby. That's like the number one hobby in Atlanta is breaking in cars. There's a story where they broke in over 100 cars at like parking garage, including cop cars. So everyone loves to do that around here. You know, it's just an activity for them to bond and, you know, probably get some exercise. But so I was like, man, my car is about to get broken into. But I was like, I'm going to go do a show or whatever, do his mic, whatever. And so I went in. So, all right, we about to get out. We get out of the club, and I look across the street. It's police cars everywhere. SWAT, tow trucks. People, back up, caution tape everywhere. What is going on? You know, it looked like a scene from SVU. You know, I thought there was bodies or something. So, you know, there's police cars. They're crashed. there's a SRT on the tow truck, which, you know, they're everywhere in Atlanta. So I walk over there. People are over there. I walk over there. You know, I talk to a cop. I'm like, hey, you know, can I get out? Because I got to go. He's like, no, this is a crime scene. This is a legit crime scene. There has been crime in this area, and your vehicle is a part of the crime scene. And I was like, so when you go into the parking lot, my vehicle's like literally the first one. And so what happened is the guy had drove in there, and you backed in or whatever, and then cats were coming out and they were breaking in cars, moving to the next car, and like stealing, you know, just taking valuables, you know, taking change, taking whatever they could, vehicle registrations. I don't know what you take when you rob vehicles. I have never participated in that. But so the cops, so while they're doing that, the cop pulls in. They jump in. They try to skirt out. The cop try to block me in. Boom, 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 boom. They hitting all the cars. Boom, boom, boom. Whoa, whoa. They hitting the cop car too. Boom. Driving right into the cop car. Another cop car comes. Boom. They get guns out. Put your hands up. Get out the car now. Get out the car. Y'all want to get blasted. And that's the story. So I was like, yo, but like, there's no damage to my car. It's right there. Like, I can just back out and just leave and go home. You know, it's 11:30. And he's like, it's a crime scene. There has been crime. And there might be crime committed to your car. And I'm like, I see my car. There ain't no crime on my car. And he's like, I can't let nobody in here. So I was like, man, so we ended up, you know, me and a buddy, we ended up going to go eat, just sitting at a place for like hour and a half, 2 hours. Finally came back, you know, we in Atlanta. I'm like, you know, when I back out and go to a stop sign, someone gonna rob me and we gonna have to do it again. It's a crime scene. But yeah, so I was able to get out, and finally it's like 1-ish, whatever, and go home. And that was like my first experience of being like downtown Atlanta. And I thought it was the most crazy thing ever, but it's actually kind of normal. So there's a lot of just, you know, people are calling Atlanta Gotham City now. But, you know, Batman ain't here yet. He ain't done training. So it's just a lot of crime. Gotham City, break-ins, hostages that happened a few weeks ago, kidnappings, shooting in hospitals, that happened. You know, a bunch of kids robbing stores. So that's Atlanta. I don't think we have any more vacancy here. So I'm just kind of giving y'all a heads up. I'm trying to hit the road and tour. God willing, get me out there. Y'all can see me. Y'all hit them buttons. I get them numbers. People gonna be like, come out here. I can be on the road. You can put me on the road. I need you to put me on the road. But so that's my first mic in Atlanta. And you know, the volunteers, the homeless volunteers, they didn't break into my car. So, but I try to help them out. So you got to do what you can, be a good Samaritan, out here serving and just trying to help humanity, because we need it. We do. Everybody's out here for themselves. That's why a lot of people like golf. It's a solo game. It's a solo sport. But y'all know what to do.